Hello and welcome back to Earth of Mystery. Today we'll be going over two strange and mind-boggling cases in which people suffered tragic fates. They still have many open questions and are unsolved to this day. If you enjoy viewing or listening to this type of content from the comfort of your home or setting, please like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our future content. On August 3rd, 2023, in the city of Maceió, Brazil, a 27-year-old woman named Fernanda Silva Valos was going about her day running some errands when she came across an elderly woman who claimed to have the gift of palmistry, or best known as being a palm reader. As background, the city of Maceió is a hotspot for this type of service and is renowned for its thriving community of fortune tellers. This fortune teller was very persuasive, so Fernanda agreed to have her palm read and was intrigued by the prospects of having a glimpse to her potential future. The elderly woman went ahead and examined Fernanda's hand. Upon completing the examination, she was unsettled to share the unfortunate news. The elderly woman told Fernanda that she had only a few days remaining to live. Fernanda was caught off guard and was distraught from this revelation, since she was not expecting such a thing. Now, seeing how unsettled Fernanda was, the elderly woman gave Fernanda a chocolate bar as a parting gift, and Fernanda continued on about her day. At some point, Fernanda started to get hungry, and she remembered the chocolate bar that was given to her earlier. Not thinking much of it, and being as the chocolate was wrapped, she opened it and ate it. After several hours of eating the chocolate, she started to feel very sick. She was experiencing intense stomach aches, vomiting, and blurred vision. Initially, she brushed off the symptoms to conditions she already had, such as stomach ulcers and gastritis. However, after several more hours had passed, Fernanda was feeling even worse. She then reached out to family members and told them about her symptoms. She had vomited several times, was feeling weak, had impaired vision, and her mouth had a bitter-like taste. Her family members, worried, paid closer attention to her, and after no improvement in her health, they decided to rush her to the hospital. At this point, she was bleeding through her nose and foaming at the mouth. Unfortunately, at this point, it was too late. Her symptoms had worsened to the point that there was little that could be done, and Fernanda passed away on August 4th, just one day after consuming the chocolate bar. An autopsy was then performed, and it revealed that she had high amounts of sulfotep and terbufos in her body. These are chemicals found in pesticides that are widely available in Brazil. It has not been confirmed that these chemicals came from the chocolate that Fernanda ate. However, it is highly probable, given that this is not an isolated incident and has happened before. At the moment, no arrests have been made since the police is searching for the elderly woman but have yet to identify her. Fernanda's family have been left baffled by this since they don't know why anyone would want to kill her. Unfortunately, Fernanda now leaves behind her 9-year-old daughter. On August 17, 1966, in a place called Campos dos Goitacas, which is a town several kilometers to the northeast of Rio de Janeiro, Two electronic technicians by the name Manuel Pereira da Cruz and Miguel Jose Viana were getting ready to head out and buy some needed material for their work. Once ready, they hopped on a bus in the direction of a place called Niterói from Rio de Janeiro. It is said that they arrived at Niterói at around 2:30 p.m. The two men were wearing formal suits, and since it was raining, they went to a local store and bought a set of raincoats. Sometime after that, the two men were seen in a local bar from which it was reported that they only bought a bottle of water. It was also said that they seemed nervous and paranoid about something, since they were constantly looking over their shoulders. After some time, the men then left the bar and there were no additional reported sightings of them. On the afternoon of August 20th, 3 days after the men were last seen, a young boy was flying his kite in a place called Vinton Hill at the municipality of Niterói, Rio de Janeiro, when he came across something disturbing and out of place, for which he quickly left to report it to the authorities. When the police and firefighters came to investigate, they found an odd scene. There were two bodies lying side by side and partially covered in grass. Each body wore a formal suit, a lead eye mask, and a waterproof coat. It was determined that the bodies were those of Manuel Pereira da Cruz and Miguel Jose Viana. There were no signs of major trauma or any evidence of a struggle. Next to the bodies, police found an empty water bottle, a packet containing two wet towels. Additionally, the police found a notebook which had a series of mysterious and cryptic instructions. They said, at 16:30, be at the specified location. At 18:30, ingest capsule. After the effect, protect metals, await signal mask. The coroner's office was very busy at the time, so their autopsy was not conducted until after several weeks of the bodies being discovered. By then, the internal organs of Manuel and Miguel were too badly decomposed to be able to test for any toxic substances. The case has sparked many theories, some of them ranging from foul play to also UFO encounters. One theory, coming from the testimony of a friend of Manuel and Miguel, suggests that the two men were members of a group of scientific spiritualists. Based on this, the men were apparently attempted to contact extraterrestrials or other worldly spirits using psychedelic drugs. Believing that such an encounter would be accompanied by blinding light, the men cut and wore metal masks to shield their eyes. However, and unfortunately, the two men died of a simultaneous drug overdose. These accounts seem to be corroborated by the esoteric diary entry found at the scene by police, and by mask-making materials and literature concerning spirituals found at the men's homes. Today, the case is still unsolved. It is known as the lead mask case. And to this day, over 50 years later, no one really knows why or how Manuel and Miguel died. If you are still here, many thanks for watching, and again, please like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our future content. As you can see, this channel is just starting out, so please feel free to comment below with any suggestions or recommendations that you may have. I hope to see you at the next one.